you to understand what's in my
I have made mistakes, and I can't go back.
Welcome to part 8 of my top 100 songs, number 30 through 21. We're getting really close to the end. We've gotten to songs that I believe to be almost perfect. And this is kind of the part where I dumped a bunch of songs that you guys probably didn't expect to see this part. Whether it's because you didn't expect to see them at all in the top 100, or whether you thought they were going to be even higher than this. But here we go. Number 30, we have 8889 by Eminence. Just a really, really chill track. The opening is perfect, the beat is perfect, the synth is perfect that they use as the lead. It's just such a nice, easy track to listen to, and it's done so well that there's not even any flaws that you could, or at least that I can notice when I'm chilling out to this. So that just makes this a really easy listen. One of my favorite chill tracks in all of music. Number 29 is Sad Bot by Pixel. Also pretty chill. The reason I like this so much, I've probably explained this before, but if a song can tell a story without using vocals or any sort of like language in any way, that is just beautiful. Especially when it's done as well as Pixel did it here. He really took a chance with this because in late 2015 he was just making house. He was experimenting with house, but he's still making house. So all of a sudden he comes with liquid dubstep, and I wasn't expecting that. And I also wasn't expecting a song like this. So I'm more than happy with it. It's an absolutely beautiful song that you can either chill to or think to, in my opinion, either way. Number 28 is Swamp Thing by Pegboard Nerds. It's the music of my people. But in all seriousness, this is the coolest song they've ever made. It combines bounce, trap, and breaks, which are three genres you wouldn't typically expect to hear combined. Maybe the trap breaks, but the bounce is just weird. But all three sound good. It's at a higher BPM, so the breaks and the bounce sound way cooler, and the trap doesn't sound too slow. The theming with the banjos is incredible. It's technically a remix of another song. I forget the name of it, but it's by people called The Grid. But the Nerds did it way better because this is just a total banger, while also being incredibly creative, having a ton of variety. Overall, I just think it's incredibly underrated as far as the Nerds discography goes. Number 27 is Matches. This was in my top 10 last year. It's dropped a little bit since then, but I still think it's a beautiful song. Very poppy, very upbeat, and has incredible vocals and lyrics, in my opinion. This is my favorite Stephen Walking song, and one of my favorite He Fixes songs as well. I'm assuming F.O.O.L did a lot of the backing because it sounds more like him. And Stephen Walking, it sounds like his biggest contribution was that little instrumental section near the end of the song, and that is just awesome. It's classic Stephen Walking. It's catchy, it's upbeat, and it's just beautiful. I love this song a lot, and that has not changed. Even though I don't have it in my top 10 anymore, I still love it. Number 26 is Once Again by Tristram. People are probably surprised to see this low. I knew it was gonna fall. When I made the list, I knew it was no longer gonna be my top 10. I didn't realize how far it was gonna fall. But that's just because there's 25 better songs. The production here is pretty much perfect, honestly, and the lyrics are upbeat and sort of reconstructive without being really cheesy, like Till It's Over or a song like that. This is also just very different production for Tristram. He normally goes for like almost cheesy instrumentals or like very uplifting, but I don't know, something about this is almost sounds dire, which is not something you'd expect to hear from Tristram. Number 25, we have Galactic Voyage by Pixel. I'm gonna nominate this as probably the song that people least expected to be in my entire top 100. Probably either this or Evolution. But this is just an incredible journey of a song. No offense to Astrocat, it's a good song in my opinion. I just think it has nothing on this song at all. I really wish this would have gotten the upload. And it's another Pixel song that tells a story. It has both a more chill drop that you can just kind of lose yourself in, and a harder electro drop that kind of bangs. The entire thing has pretty good production as far as 2013 goes, and overall it holds up as, in my opinion, one of Pixel's best songs, if not his best song. Number 24, we have What We Want by Resonate featuring Aloma Steel. That's a name I've already mentioned a few times, Aloma Steel. And once again, her presence makes this song even better than it would be otherwise. This does a thing that I like. I know that Casbo does it a lot, where it's kind of like this short burst of feature bass drop. It's basically just, I guess, like 4 melody lengths, and which lasts about 20 to 25 seconds, and then it's out of the drop. That's awesome. It's like if you're gonna make an uplifting future bass song, I think that's the best way to do it, because you don't get tired of it ever, because you just you get that nice. In this case, you get the really nice world building that Resonate does. It's very beautiful, very pretty in a way, and then you get that short burst of uplifting future bass, and then you get right back into the vocals. Long midsection. It's about 2 minutes from the first drop to the second drop. And I don't know, I just love the way this song is structured. I love the way everything sounds. Resonate knocked this one out of the park. At number 23, we have Pure Sunlight by Mr. Fiji Ouija, Silver Nitrate, and Laura Brem. Just incredible, honestly. Industrial stuff is something I'm never really going to be against or opposed to in any way, especially when it's done as well as this is, because the off drop is pretty beautiful in a way. There's still some sort of metallic undertones. It's not like Eye of the Storm where it's just like beautiful and then industrial. This is just, it's Silver Nitrate inspired, so obviously there's gonna be like metallic stuff all throughout the song. But man, once you get into that drop, you don't expect something quite that dark. Especially from Fiji, you don't expect that. You don't expect Laura Brem to be singing in a song like this, and the way this song subverts your expectations is masterful stuff. This is definitely one of my favorites on the entire label, as you can see. Number 22, Halo by Eminence. This is a song I underrated for way too long. This is my favorite trance song on the label, and it's not even close. It's the only trance song on the entire list. Just because, oh man, they make you wait. Eminence makes you wait for the payoff, and the payoff, once we get to it, is totally worth it. Oh man, I love this one so much. Now the first 3.5 minutes is just atmosphere building, and it's really good at atmosphere building. It builds the atmosphere perfectly. You've got rises, And you've got you've got it quieting down to a little bit of a like a lull, and then going back up into the build up, which is awesome. And then the drop, I know I'm not 100% like I know 100% people don't agree with me, but or like what I'm trying to say is not everyone agrees with me, but I think the drop is totally worth the wait. It's cool. It's techno-y. The I don't know if you could call those hats, but no, they're not really hats. That weird sound that comes in between every kick is really cool. It kind of reminds me of Video Boy in a way. And overall, it's just a marvel of a song in my opinion. Then at number 21, we have Just a Dream by Tut Tut Child featuring Tasha Baxter. I'm pretty sure a lot of people expected this to be on here. I don't think everyone expected this to be in my top 25, but here it is. Incredible song here. When rock is enthused with EDM, especially like just the wailing of electric guitars, it can either be really good or really cheesy. And I this could have been really cheesy, but Tasha Baxter put in one of the best vocal performances on the entire label. She's all over the song. Like, unlike Snowblind, where I think AU5's usage of her vocals was more to do with why I like it so much, here Tut Tut Child just lets her do it. He lets her do what she does best. Adds the wailing guitars, the background, and it makes it an incredibly unique song as far as the label is concerned, and easily one of my favorites.